Hello. There, wait, hold on. My nose is... I got it. I bet you were worried. Bet you were worried about my funny itchy nose, but I got it. I'm gonna be honest. I was this close to prolonging the stream start because I want some pita chips. My tummy is grumbling, but I'm a professional. I'll wait to get those pita chips because we're gonna game today. We got a game to play, baby. Like games? What's your favorite game? Mine's that's it. Do you know that one? Don't? You know how that makes me feel? You know how it makes you feel when you don't know my favorite game? Stop playing. Stop playing. It's not playing! What? I'm a mushroom. It's me. I'm a mushroom. Do I know you? You some sort of Delvin of some sort? But you hold that thought, buddy. My soundboard isn't playing the funny noise, and that's the most important thing in a video game stream. A stream, not a video game. Give me a seckie. Unfortunately, that played on desktop, so now that was twice. So nice, you heard it twice. Do I know how to fix that? Possibly. Will I? I guess. Maybe. Let me see. Maybe this will do something. Did you hear that? Close enough. Okay. Enough. Stop distracting me. All of you, you're distracting me. This is your fault. I hope you know. You should be ashamed of yourselves. I wanted to play Ace Attorney, and all you guys are doing is yap. I've had enough. Hello? Okay. Wait a minute. That was a distraction. That was another distraction. See, this is what I'm talking about. You play the funny noises. You tell me sweet words, and then we're just gonna be here for 10 hours, not even stepping one little toe into Ace Attorney. Is that what you want? Huh? Is that what you want? You don't even want me to play the game, do you? Huh? You just want to stand here with me, talking about Better Call Saul and Lalo Salamanca and Nacho. You like Nacho? You like Michael Mondo? Cause I do. I moved away from the iPhone and it didn't see me moving. That's the thing with VTubing, you know? You gotta be right in front of the freaking iPhone, or it doesn't see what you're doing. Alas. Are you done distracting me now? This isn't my fault, this is yours. We're going straight to the game, baby. Here we go. Let me just, so this doesn't keep playing in there. And yippee. Okay. Sound on. How is it? Is it too loud? Let me know. Let me know now. You have 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Well, too bad. We're going with this. I'm on the wrong screen. Hold on. That's actually someone's lurking. A little possum's lurking. Wants to see me in court, huh? You want to see me go to court? But quietly. I appreciate you, by the way. All lurkers are appreciated. You do not have to talk at all. It is not a requirement. It is never a requirement. Heart. I heart you too, Puff. Okay. Let me know, anyone, that if the volume is too loud as we progress, because we are about to start now. Enough. I've had enough of talking with my little mouth. And yes, I have never played this game. I have never played the Japanese Ace Attorneys. The ones that actually take place in Japan this time. Cutscene.
The Empire of Japan.
Anime.
Opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation.
Someone's budget got doubled or something. Look at this.
Far Eastern Island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great
scary
change, and some was swept away by the tide.
Like me when I went to that water park. Oh, that didn't happen. That didn't happen though. Oh, look at that guy! Did you see that guy's head? He's like a baguette. He's like a human baguette.
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning.
I love a good water park adventure. Also, a little moral: if your friends tell you, "Hey, let's go down the slide," and you tell them, I don't know how to swim. Please, no, please. And they say, come on, you'll be okay. Do not listen to them and listen to yourself and the fact that you do not know how to swim. And that's it. That's the moral. You remember the 22nd of November. No, that's not the song. I'm using a controller. Why does it say letters? Oh, hold on. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors for this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? What? Oh, no, nothing. Murderer. I didn't murder anyone. I'm the main character. That means I didn't murder anyone. I know how things and games and stuff work. Unless this is like a scary Ace Attorney where you're a serial killer and you're mean. I don't know if I'd like to play that. I don't know if I want to play an Ace Attorney where you're a killer. How scary. Also, that's my idea. You can't take it. It's too late. I'm gonna make it. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying accident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. Oh, hello? Why are you blowing in the wind? I can do that too, you know. I hold on. Yeah, actually give me a second. Give me a little quick second. Don't look at that. Don't look at this. Pretend this isn't happening. Scroll. Yeah, we're the same. I'm just like him. The wind is taking me away. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm turning it off. I can't believe you told me to do that. Why'd you tell me to do that? He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. I'm this man's lawyer. What's a lawyer sound? Did you hear that? Are my sound effects working? If they aren't, you're okay. I'm gonna look myself actually. Well, that's the music. I heard that. I don't know if you guys are hearing that, but I heard it. And that's all that matters. I'm the one that gets to be entertained. That's the point of Twitch streaming. You entertain yourself, and people watch you do that. How you laugh at your own jokes, and maybe even fall in love with yourself, because you're so attractive. Happy Valentine's, everyone. Lawyer? Yes, and until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. He's gonna stab him! So you will hold your tongue. Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. Oh, he's a little baby. He's a little baby who hasn't graduated. And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Right. Ryunosuke? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. Actually, I think it's funny. I think it's really funny. If I... Just a little bit? Yeah? How about... Yeah, strong! Strong! I'm gonna do this for a little bit. Okay? It's my stream, I can do what I want. Back on headphones. Voice mod, so I don't know if you can hear the noises. They're really funny noises. Oh, yes, of course, sorry. What are you apologizing to me for? That's an S! They used an S, but I use a Z. What could it mean? I wonder what Vati Vijay would say about this on YouTube. Oh, I suppose that wasn't my fault. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry. There you go again, apologizing. Just like always. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Hi, Typh! We're playing video games and we're both blowing in the wind. Are you blowing in the wind with us? Donate $300,000 if you're blowing in the wind. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by a student. How scary. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not! You have to believe me. Yeah, these aces are attorneys. How did you know? Who told you that? I can't believe you learned the secret already. We have to stop the game now. It's spoiled. It's all spoiled. No. You don't know that. Maybe he did kill him. I don't know too much about this Ryunosuke. I don't know how much he is like a phoenix, so he could be a scary killer. Don't hurt me, please. Stop it. I'm trying to play the game. You can't hurt me. You can't hurt me. Also, shout out for soda, please. Shout out moderator. That's your job. That's what I do not pay you for because I don't have money. And say I wanna spend my day with you. You are my best friend. I wanna share the things you do. What? So, how did you get here? How'd you get in my stream? Okay, don't do this. You're all distracting me again, just like on the chat screen. I gotta read. We're gonna play the game where we're gonna be here for 30 years. You wanna be on this screen with this guy for 30 years? Ow! He didn't do it, by the way. I could never murder someone. I'm not turning off the wind, by the way. This is essential to Ace Attorney, I think. Ever since I saw this guy, I knew I wanted to grow up to be just like him, so I gotta blow in the wind. There's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high. Okay. You mean? I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke. Do I have a noise for that? This is good, close enough. Kazuma Sogi, my best friend, also in his second year at Yume University. But he's far from clever than I thought IA was an acronym. Something's wrong. I'm not full of pita chips today, so my brain isn't working as good as it would if I had hummus in my body. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive, considering he's still an undergrad. Oh, hey, that's not that impressive. The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old, here in Japan anyway. So, this is past times, so I don't know how college works back then, but second year, that's like, if he was following the normal guidelines that your parents tell you to follow, he would be like 19, second year of college. Whoa, that's too young, that's too little. That's too little to be a lawyer. I can't get pita how about after I've played for an hour, I'll reward myself with some yummy pita chips. I can't leave the screen yet. We just started. My qualifications don't mean much yet. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I am proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly. I love friendship. I love lawyer friendship. That's different from a normal friendship with normal people. Lawyers aren't normal. You ever seen Better Call Saul? They're so scary. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Oh, they were on a little dinner date. Happy Valentine's Day. That's a normal kiss. That's what a kiss sounds like. And lawyers are little kitties, and they like to scratch at toilet paper rolls in their basement. That's what I learned from Better Call Saul. Congratulations, Kazuma. It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. You're gonna go to like Ontario or something. I know, I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court. So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you and proud as your friend. Yeah, you're gonna meet which one is this? What's his name again? I forgot his name. I just met him. Kazuma. You're gonna meet Kazuma when he goes to college. There's not I mean, there's not a soul in this universe who doesn't know Kazuma. I just said I don't know who he was. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. Whoa. I'm moving so much. My iPhone didn't see me. Not Kiryu. That's a different game. That's Jacuzzi. I want to bring about change in our legal system. But you already? I thought lawyers were a new thing. It's already considered shit that needs reform. Sorry for cursing. I know how close it is to Valentine's. I should watch my potty mouth. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. I'm sorry, next time I curse, I'll do this. that means I swore with my mouth. No, never mind, I didn't. You dreamt it, you were all asleep and had a collective dream. And I don't know why you dreamt that. I don't know why you all wanted me to do that. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Then come with me. See, they're in love. They're in love for Valentine's. I told you this was a dinner date. We'll have a wild time tearing up the streets. Oh, you're gonna tear up the streets. I'm not sure they talked like this back then, but if Capcom tells me so, then I guess they did. City of London to get. Oh, they're going to the UK. Pip, 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 pip. That's what they say over there. If only it were that simple. Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going. All right, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. High-class Western. Welcome. Thank you for the Better Call Saul. Right on the money, by the way. This is a lawyer game. I can talk. I can say high-class Western restaurant, and I can say game. Did you know that? Not many streamers can do those two things. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. He wasn't real. He was a ghost this whole time. It was straight after that. That's when it happened. Sogi, may I have a word? Oh, that's Maya. That's the Maya of this game. After that date, I turned straight. This man made me a heterosexual. I didn't know you were coming. I don't know why I thought that was a Jub from Neopets instead of a little design on his kimono. Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now. Sogi. Oh, sorry, he's an old man.
You should go immediately to the judge's chambers.
To His Excellency's chambers. Why?
He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result.
Who is this man? Who are you? I feel as though I've seen him at university before. I see. I'll go at once then. Hi, old-timey Maya. I shall accompany you. All right then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom. Yes. Thanks, Kazuma. Thank you, Shy. Thank you. Can we get a shout out for Shy? My sweet model sibling, and also possibly other sibling. That's not for you to know yet, though. Okay. Thorax said no. And everyone knows he's the real streamer here, not me. Sorry. I just work here. It didn't catch me shaking my head violently. My head hurts. Why did you let me do that? Owie. Not yet, but they will one day. Also, ignore the fact that the sounds play twice, because that's just life. That's life, you know? That's what they teach you in school, in lawyer college. That sometimes your soundboard plays the funny kitchen nightmares sound one after the other, and you're just gonna have to grow up. Oh, he's smiling at me. Let's smile together. Oh, are they not playing twice for you? It's weird for me. Sometimes it doesn't play, sometimes it plays twice. It's finicky. Being a Twitch streamer on OBS is finicky. Okay, good. That's actually very good. If I may. Yes, sorry? You must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe. That's what they say in anime. Naruhodo. That means my name. That's my name. Yes, that's right. Okay, I appreciate your lurking, Shy. I love you. This is the I love you sound. My name is Eugene Miko Toba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University. I don't know what that means. Professor Miko Toba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad. He wants to study abroad? Well, he should call her a beautiful lady instead. You can't call women broads nowadays. Not on Valentine's. Asogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand. He's my best friend. He's a real bad... As such, I feel you should know. Know what? Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asogi has been granted permission to go and study in Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, we're going to kill him! We're going to kill him! I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again! She's my best friend. She's a real bachelor, got her own money. She don't need no lawyer. What? As I suspected, you were unaware of this. I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you. He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered. But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? 'Cause it sucks, Ryunosuke. And every year, in every century, it's never been good. The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances. But he's blowing in the wind. He's blowing the wind like me. Like, whoa! Hi, Bo. Hi, Bo. Welcome to Lawyer Town. Have you done a crime? I can help you. I forgot I was going to say something, and there was just crickets in my brain, like a cartoon. Can you believe that? That's what happens when you're not full of hummus. It's very difficult to... Oh, I read that right. See. I don't believe it. But I didn't do it. I swear it. I'm not a boy. I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. I think it will be. I think I'm a master lawyer. I can... Objection! See? If sexy's being a crime, then I'm under arrest. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial. Sorry? What do you mean? You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway. But Then what should I do?
Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction.
Right, so...
As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose.
Like that? Like that?
That's a saucy little judge. Question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do.
But what if there's a marriage, one of those legal marriages happening at the courtroom, and someone asks, will you marry this stranger you don't know? And I say, I do, and then we're married forever, and we can't not be married. We're not allowed to get divorced. Do you want that to happen to me? I do? But what will the question be?
Surely not.
Do you accept the accusations brought before you?
Of course not.
Defendant! Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. I gotta run.
Let's see, Marcis.
What is it? Surreptitious. I did it. I read a big word, and I'm an adult, and that deserves applause.
Discussion started to be cut short. So, allow me to summarize. Kazuma Osogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours. What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving. There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway.
I didn't do it. Innocent till proven guilty. That's how it works. You can't say these awful things about me.
This is it.
If the trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of stealing your brother over, and what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder.
And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. My one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that would decide my destiny.
Happy November 22nd, everyone.
How do you do autoplay on a controller? I'm gonna press buttons. Nope. That wasn't it. The Supreme Court of Judicature. No court in the land has more power.
Oh, there it is. I got it.
I don't much like the look of these people sitting in the public gallery. They ain't got no faces. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. Boo! The powers that be have demanded that this be a secret trial. A secret trial! A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. What? But why? It'll become clear in time. But for now...
Boo, military and government!
You need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin. He said...
What? Hello? That's the guy. That's the guy who's in all the other Ace Attorneys. But he's old. He's old-timey.
The court will now hear the trial for Ryunosuke and Naruhodo.
I can't do that. They're going too fast for me.
The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency.
As is the defense. Before we begin, there is one point of order I'd like to confirm.
Is he silly? This judge better be so silly funny. He better be goofy, or I'm gonna be angry. His name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Naruhodo. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself.
Why does he look like that?
Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? I do! This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, what do I sound like? What did you make me sound like? I can't hear me. What did you do to me? I need to answer quickly. What should I do? Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. It didn't work? That's unfortunate. Yes. Hold on. I feel bad. I'll pick a random voice for like a minute. Hold a second there. I'll pick a voice. There.
Is that happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Continue doing this for a few seconds, okay? I'll fix you later. I would like to inform the court will be guiding myself. What do I sound like? How are you surrounded by virus? I have this. That's the this. Let me turn this off.
I am not understandable with that voice. Those aren't words. Those were just sounds that are made. Well, you wanted it. You asked for it. You asked, hey, Cap, I hate the way you sound. I want you to sound like this. So this is your fault. Professor Mikotomo told me everything just now before the trial. He did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad will be dashed if you were to lose. And I know you will lose if you take this trial. But I won't. I won't because I'm so smart and my brain is big and I don't move in the wind like you do. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you... You can't say that! Don't say that! Don't say that! You can't say that! I know it's Valentine's and you're in love, but you can't say that on my stream. Please! No, it's not that really. It's just that... Well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... Yes. I knew that's how you'd feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mikotomo shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Too forward! This is my stream! This is my baby stream!
Well, that's the accused. I made defeat already. Went out to his own counsel. We...
Objection!
Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent, he's confident he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. In fact, my mind's a complete...
Me too! Me too! Oh, besties! We're just alike, me and him.
I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered.
Well, for a male university student to be brought before the Supreme Court.
Oh, word!
Thank you for the head pat. You must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed.
As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. Accordingly, The very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear? Defendant Naruhodo? It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task. Oh, I am the Ace Attorney Master. You are gonna be blown away. Your little hat there is gonna go flying off because you're gonna be so impressed. You're gonna be like, wowee, this is the best lawyer in all of Japan. My competence? What does that mean? What's competence? I'm only a university student. He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am. So let's start with the very simplest of questions. Oh, yes? What is your name? I don't know. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. The victim. Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I care to remember. But, wait. Oh, I'm so nervous I can't even remember that. What was it again? Ryunosuke. Let me guess. Your mind's gone. Blank. You know me so well. Because they love each other. Do I have a noise for love? Let me see. Oh, the court record. I know about the court record. But I can't even find that. Ryunosuke. Get it together, man. You could. I don't have an E. I'm playing with a controller. If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there. I just have to press E for the court record? Alright, there's no time to lose. One of these is the court record. It's start. No, it's not. It's RB. It's RB. This is a list of evidence you've collected. Now try switching to people instead with E. He's 23. I thought he was 19. He's still pretty young, but not too young. Not too young that he's considered a little baby in college. Just press Z to go back. 42? He looks 50. Are you sure? It's like that pose where it's like showing these gray-aged people. They're like 35. Quote-unquote best friend. We know what their relationship is. 51. 47. I would never kill such a little man. I couldn't look at that funny little guy. Unless he's awful, then I don't care. But just by appearances, he looks like one of those dogs. He looks like a schnauzer. He looks like a little schnauzer. I would never kill him. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Now, you better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim in the people section. This is so nothing. Can you do it? Can you find the victim? Oh, which one is it? Which one is it? What's R?
Yes!
It's Y. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson.
Well, at least you can well remember the name of the esteemed member of your own university.
Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to Yume University 3 years ago. Wait. Indeed, which is the reason why this case is just profound implicate. He visited the college. That means he's not a member. He's just a guy that showed up. You could say that I attended UC Berkeley, because I drove past it once because I went to Berkeley to eat some Indian food with my family. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigate. Friendship? Is that real? Oh, I thought he visited 3 years ago. I didn't know he was been visiting for 3 years total. Ah, why did I do that? Why did I do? Did you see that? I stopped moving for a second. I was like, that's a very cute treaty name. I'm not a history buff, so I don't know if that's real. And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spit on our soil. Why is he talking like a giant? The blood of an Englishman. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Human University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education? Have you no honor? But I didn't do it. This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. How dare you! I didn't do it! And I'm no goat. So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it? Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman. Pip, 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 pip. Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But what does that mean? What is an Englishman? Oh, yeah, of course. You are not forced to be watching 100% and chatting for the entire duration of this stream. You do whatever you want. And you should. Everyone should play this game if you can. I'm very happy they finally decided to translate this. I think another game Nintendo should localize is the Last Window, or but from the Hotel Dusk duology. I could talk. I gotta see in both AP Englishes. Did you know that? That's why I can read so good. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. I saw those words, and I went, yep. Machiavelli. The Scarlet Letter. I understand. I'll write an adequate paper about this. And no more, no less. You will get a C from me, and I will get a 3 on the tests. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay here and enjoy this place a little longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like that. High class, what's what? See you in English class tomorrow then. Partner. See, do you see how I stopped moving like that? That's weird. I gotta keep my phone in front. But if I do that, then I can't read. Ugh, being a VTuber is so complicated. I'm moving. I'm trying to find the best place. Maybe here? I'll switch sides. See what that does for me. Okay. The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think And then John Wilson comes in, like he just has a knife in him. He's like, oh, I'm dying, oh, and he falls on Ryunosuke, and that's what happens. Wait, Days? I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still, I should go and say hello. Okay. I hope he tries to talk to him in English so I can do my best British voice. So I went over to the professor's table. Oh, they're having a good time together, see? See, there's no murder afoot. And introduced myself to Dr. Wilson. Now then, let me pose my next question to you, Defendant Naruhodo.
Yes, Your Excellency!
How did this professor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the cause of death. Let me see. A gunshot. Boom, 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 you know? Like that. That's... Ryunosuke, put the gun away! You're in court! Put the murder weapon down now! You can't do that! The cause of death? Well, obviously, that was, Ryunosuke. Remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence. By evidence? But how? Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select present. Do it now.
Yes!
Why is he supposed to be saying like, I got it? Or swag? Oh, well, according to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma. Learn to read, you imbecile. That's the post-mortem report, I take it. He called me a bad word. He called me a dummy, but long, like the long version, because he wanted to sound smart. Sorry, yes, that's right. The post-mortem report. In the West, a doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. In the East, you don't want to know what we do. We just slap the body and go, yep, that's what happened. But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws. Oh, that's really good. You can trust those guys. Sorry to get a little political here. Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later. This is a so-called photographic print of this. Yeah! Fuck 'em. I hate them. And steak! No one's gonna eat that steak? I better get in. Hold on, I'm gonna climb into the game real quick. Delicious steak. I was watching the Eddie Burback Rainforest Cafe video, and is butter on steak like a thing? Is that something people do? You can't call me that. You can't. Guards, arrest this man. But why? Why do you want a buttery piece of meat? It's gonna taste like butter. It's gonna taste like butter. It's gonna taste like a butter. I'm not a steak guy, personally, so I don't really know too much. I eat Costco hot dogs. That's about it. You can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powder explosion. This is what it sounded like, I bet. Hold on. That's the wrong video. I got it. I'm good at this. Where is it? Oh, there it is. That was well timed, and I'm a professional.
Owie, my foot!
In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range. Bang. Oh, Bo is a steak expert. Tell me about the history of steak, please. Thank you, counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record. I need a new chair. My back hurts. I did get it. I finally have a desk in my room. Unfortunately, I am using our old office chair. It's not too good. We've had it for years. My back hurts because I am 75 years old. Steak comes from an old Saxon word, steak. Steak, pronounced stick, which means meat on a stick. But there's no stick. I see no stick. That's a corn dog. You're tricking me. So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. Pictures are new. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is incredible. This is what I said when I first saw a selfie. Very well. I'm satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial. Yay! I can do it. Oh, hello? Oh, I thought he was going to start, like, posing. Certainly, your excellency. What was I trying to say there? So without further ado... Oh, sorry.
In order to better oblige the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness, who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened.
Ugh! This is it then. I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind. The professor? You mean Dr. Miko Toba? Yes. Clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me. But that doesn't mean... Well, I could still act as your assistant. Of course! When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazama Osogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Urethra!
I should have said that.
He really has been sticking his oar in it. Is that a saying? Do people say that? Oh, he's been sticking his oar in it now. Maybe, but any help you give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma. Well, my first piece of advice is rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweats. What are you talking about? What do you mean? I look like this. Is that okay? Is it? Hold on, I gotta make sure it's off. Dialogue. It's still on. Should I turn off the wind? I'm not gonna do it. I changed my mind. I don't care. I'm keeping it on. I don't care what you think. I'm the streamer.
A butler. Witness, state your name and occupation for the court, please.
Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga.
I am the head waiter at a Western-style restaurant called La Carnival.
Oh, he's got the sickness. He's got the sickness from the dramas. Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some
It's a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it's my butler voice. I'm glad you like it. Well, it really should.
As everyone knows, the capital's southeastern quarter was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants in Occidental Italy 3 days ago.
Restaurants are new too? These guys are gonna love it. They got lawyers, they got restaurants, they got pictures. Oh yeah, to be a fly on their wall when they find out.
They're gonna love Burger King. Understood. Osanaga-san, you will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident.
At once, sir. And no penny and projections from the aspiring lawyer boy, please.
Oh, perspiring maybe, but aspiring?
It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have few diners at the time of day. The lunchtime rush was over, and there were only 3 tables still occupied.
That fits in with my memory of it too. There was hardly anyone else in the place.
It was when I was in the kitchen, putting away crockery and cutlery.
Gun! I got one too! That's why they don't let me in jury duty.
A gunshot rang out, so I hurried out to the dining area to see what had happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair. And standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student.
Yes!
That was me!
Hold on, let me just clarify something here. Well, I did pick up a gun that I found lying on the floor beside the professor. I didn't shoot him.
Objection! I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections. The court wishes to listen to the witness's report on what he saw, you amateur!
But... The next time you interrupt at an inappropriate time, you will be penalized, defendant Naruhodo.
I don't want to be penalized.
Oh, this is like in kindergarten when they took your card. Well, you had a green card, you got a yellow card, you got a red card, and if you did something naughty, they took your mushroom, and they took a green card. That's what happened. There's a funny costume guy that came into our kindergarten, and everyone was excited. Everyone was so excited to see him and to see my sibling Senna, and we were so excited. And then we all ran to him like, Wowie, you're in a funny costume. You're in the funniest costume I ever did see. And the teacher took all our cards. So I was a yellow card. I was a green card my entire time in kindergarten, but because I'm a 5-year-old excited to see a guy in a furry costume of some sort, I get penalized for it, for being a child that experiences merriment. I'm still angry about that, by the way. Yes, that is still a memory that I think about. Also, shout out for Senna, please. Oh wait, you're Senna. You can do it. You're a mod. You can do it yourself. Silly. You'll have your chance to fight back.
I wanna spend my day with you. You are my best friend. I wanna share the things you do.
I would have shouted out Bo, but Bo, they only stream on YouTube, so you have to go to YouTube if you want to see her. Drowning, green, yellow card. I had to share a sleeping bag with a little cowboy. These are all formative childhood memories I have. They're not like other girls. They stream on YouTube. No one else does. No, absolutely no other streamers do. For now, we must just quietly listen to the witness.
Ugh. If I may confirm one point later, standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today. You're Mr. YouTube. You did it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not allowed to stream on YouTube because Bo's there already.
Yes, without question. I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
What if it turns out that's like, that's, what was it? What's his name? I'm not gonna ask because I know I can do this myself. I got a big brain. Come on. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. I can do it. I just need, I need something to help me. That didn't help me. That didn't help me at all. That distracted me, actually. No. He had an app. He had his own app that was just about him. He's in Marvel. I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna make a Knives Out 2 joke about the red stuff, but it's too late now, so it's not gonna be funny anymore.
No! There is no one else around that table but the deceased Englishman and the university student.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner. Also, since Twitter is going down the toilet hole, we should all move to Jeremy Renner app. We should bring it back. We got, you know how they brought back Toontown and I think Club Penguin? They should do that for the Jeremy Renner app so we can all go there.
There was no one else around that table but the deceased Englishman and I did with the ready.
Huh? Wait, what did he just say? There was no one else around that table? What's the matter, Ryunosuke? That's just not right. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello. Lady! A lady did it! A beautiful woman! There was a woman sitting opposite him at his table. Oh, the dames, they'll always get ya. Really? And that's not something the waiter could have missed. They're in on it! Or, he is the woman! He's dressed up as the woman. Hold on. I just wanna say I wanna spend my day with you. You are my best friend, I wanna share the things you do. Interject!
Yes!
No, you're supposed to say objection! That's not what you're supposed to say! Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table.
Objection!
See, like him!
Dear me, what are we going to do with you? With your blatant disregard for court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud.
I love how he's just tearing down this little, like, 23-year-old. This little fella that's a good twice his age, younger, a little lower. Just a little baby compared to him. And he's like, you're a fraud. You're shit. I want to kill you.
Could it be that the accused, this mere student, is not a real lawyer after?
Yeah, he's a student. He's not a lawyer yet. You know? He has to go to... He's in school right now. So yes, he is not a real lawyer currently. Ouchie. But I'm sure of what I saw. Hosonaga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy? Ugh. No. The deceased gentleman came to dine alone. I don't believe it. I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. That doesn't mean anything. You drew that after the fact, I bet. Please have a look if you'd like to. Let me see. We are in a universe / time period where photographic evidence is a thing. This means nothing to me. A sketch of the establishment's layout drawn by yourself, I presume. I should commission you. You're pretty good. That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. Well, you're clearly a very conscientious waiter.
Thank you, sir.
The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence. Well, is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once. Of course! Here you are! What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected until now. Oh, he's choking! He's choking on a lemon! He swallowed a whole lemon for some reason. We gotta help him! The waiter's business card. I bet there's like blood or something on the back. There's like stinky blood. So,
the court has now heard a preface of the case.
Yes. At the moment the gunshot was heard in the restaurant, the only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on trial today. It would seem we're looking at a black and white case here. Defendant Naruhodo. Yes, Your Excellency. If you admit your guilt at the stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you. We'll only kill you once instead of 3 times.
In other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment.
I called
this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case to the court. But I must warn the defense if you are determined to pursue matters further in this trial.
The prosecution has decisive evidence from sworn witnesses who are present at the scene of the crime. What do you think I should do, Kazuma? What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Wouldn't it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence? Everyone keeps telling me this trial is unusual about these peculiarities. You said it, Professor. Mikotoba said it, and so is the judge of the prosecution. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this.
As I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent. I trust you.
Because they're in love.
And yet, despite knowing that, you're willing now to throw that trust back in my face. Is that it?
What? Hey, don't get mean on me now. Don't get manipulative on me.
If the accused is in fact innocent, then a defense lawyer is duty-bound to prove that innocence by whatever means necessary. Are you just going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself?
I don't trust this dang defendant. I throw in the towel. I'm going to jail. I did it.
The battle hasn't even begun yet, Ryunosuke.
Oh, hey!
The defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out its witnesses. Then we'll see just how decisive this evidence really is. Ooh. Indeed. Prosecutor Ouchie, please continue with the proceedings.
Tisk. Well, you were warned. The young can be so reckless. You know, many call me a saint, but I can be your angel or your devil. In a few short moments from now, that dumbstruck young mouth of yours will be silenced.
Forever! Are you gonna kill me with your bare hands?
The prosecution calls its next witnesses.
Very well. Officer, bring forth the witnesses at once. I wonder who it could be. It's the guy with the long head from the movie.
Witnesses, kindly state your name and occupations for the court.
Yes, sir. The Great Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant Yesanosa. His name is Yesanosa. Myself, I find employ as a purveyor of fine articles of antiquity from the efflorescence of our nation, Nippon. He's cold. He's so cold. Someone get him a jacket. You should kill him. You should kill him, though.
It's okay, Taif.
Kiryu Korekuta at your service. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't.
In conduct my trade from Ryunosuke, a humble premises in the 2nd district. Kiryu Korekuta at your service.
An antique dealer and a soldier. What an unusual pairing. Oh, he's doing the little face, the little surprise. Maybe he is silly. Maybe he's silly, funny joke. I'm a judge, not a joke. Judges aren't a joke. Take them seriously. They're no jokesters.
Both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurant on the day in question.
They must be the diners at the other table the waiter mentioned.
Myself, I habitually take tea of the most exquisite aroma at the establishment in question, always post noon, and not infrequently converse with interested parties regarding the curios with which I make my business.
I can't understand a word that old man is saying. He's an antique dealer, and it sounds like he's a regular at La Carnival. He seeks out potential customers who may have an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares to them. He obviously targets La Carnival because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele. Like the menu. The menu, starring the sloppiest, wettest burger I ever did see. Right, I see, although to be honest, that sergeant looks more like to be a seller rather than a buyer. I don't know what that means.
Now you both witnessed the precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct?
Affirmative! The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner in what can only be described as an act of war. Sir! Hold on. It was that black uniformed rogue infantryman over there who unloaded his firearm, sir! This man's as impossible to understand as the other. But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise during that last thing he said. Yeah, well, yeah, it was my soundboard. So, this is the decisive evidence the prosecution was threatening. The soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead? Yes. Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable? A little. This chair hurts my butt. Hold on, I gotta adjust myself. If I'm honest, I was feeling uncomfortable from the start. Now, the court will hear your formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment that the incident occurred. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Standing by, ready to report, sir.
Unsavory memories of a most acerbic afternoon.
Oh, he's so shaky, shivery. I was ingesting a regulation beef steak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man.
Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio to the military gentleman.
At that precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel.
I was on my hands and knees, investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously absconded precious curio.
Well, so you, Sergeant Nosa, actually witnessed the vital moment. You saw the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim. Yes, sir, affirmative, sir. That wicked university cadet, sir, that cruel and unforgivable enemy. He's got a knife! He's got everyone get out!
What time we live in, when an English gentleman may be assailed in the broad light of day.
But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone. Is that really true, Ryunosuke? Yes? All I did was pick up the gun that I saw lying on the floor. Oh, that's because crime was just invented, so he doesn't know that you're not supposed to touch the murder weapon. After I'd said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. Then, when I'd finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant. When I noticed an English-made gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting. I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down and just as I was picking it up, two guns for the price of one. Well, if that's the truth, there is obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere. And somewhere in these two witnesses' testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was. There is? Ryunosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine the witnesses. Cross-examine? Do it now!
As we have heard, Your Excellency, there is no room for doubt in the testimony of those witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. It's time to bring this despicable student to justice.
This is probably what my teacher was like when she took my card. When she took my green, beautiful card and I was forced to have a yellow card for the rest of the week. Even though I'm sweet and an angel and a baby and the nicest and I'm so good at instructions. And she took my card. That's why when we saw her at Costco that weekend, I didn't say hi to her. I said, we're enemies now. You don't get my hello. Certainly, the testimony the court has just heard eliminates any vestige of doubt. Therefore, it is my grave duty to declare the verdict of this... Oh. Naruhodo? What in the name of the Emperor is the meaning of this outburst? I mean the defense demands its right to a cross-examination. Wrong button. There we go. There we go. I didn't do it, Sam. I didn't do nothing. I gotta get out of here. Dear me. Let me guess. The Hachimaki headband boy next door told me to do it. Help with the what? I don't know what that means. What's a Hachimaki boy? I don't know. I'm not Japanese. I don't know what a Hachimaki boy is. I didn't. I'm a lawyer. Lawyers can't do crimes. That's what I learned from Breaking Bad. Huh? How did he know? The process. Oh, is that a Hachimaki? What's on Kazuma's head?
The prosecution objects. This is a quick waste of time.
Allison, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the resub. I love you.
The defendant obviously has no experience. How can he possibly carry out a cross-examination?
Objection!
See, he knows how to... Is it because Ryunosuke doesn't know nothing about the courts? So he doesn't know you're supposed to say objection and not yes? He called him a boy next door. You don't call people girl/boy whatever next door if they're in love or they're fucking in love. It's from Valentine's.
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And if my model was moving right now to match my mouth, you'd be in for it.
The defense is asserting its right to a cross-examination. Whether or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant. Go. Kazuma's so commanding.
Oh, goodness.
Very well. Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of the why did I say it like that? Alright. This is where the battle really begins, Ryunosuke. But I don't even know what I have to do in a cross-examination. Isn't it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witnesses' statements.
How?
You didn't fire the gun, which means what that soldier said has to be a lie. Well, yes, but it's just a case of proving it, and the key to doing it is evidence. Right. Evidence. All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying. Hey, watch it. You're gonna bust a hole through this thing. Now let's go, Ryunosuke. Don't let them beat you. Yeah. All right then. It's all or nothing. That show, that famous show that's real, starring the shy pansexual and the flirty asexual. All or nothing. Coming as the CW. Objection! That wasn't a beefsteak. It was chicken. Okay, hold on. What do I got? My pin. Oh, magnifying glass. Can I look at the back? Something's on the back. I know something's on the back, and that's why he didn't want me to have it. It's mysterious. The bullet did not pass through the victim's body. Okay. Purchase of material. A firearm was discharged. I observed their enemy's actions with my own eyes. The black uniform. From the back. It's from the front. It's from the front. You liar. You shot from the front. Yes. Oh, you scared him. You scared the one with the baguette head. What's going on? Why are we all quiet? Now, what are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this subordination? Thrusting some photographic print in my mustache. I love to see that. I love to see him just rubbing that picture on his mustache. Like, look at this. Look what your lies have wrought, sir. Inconsistency, sir.
Yeah, we got him.
I mean, yes, there's a clear inconsistency here.
Tisk, what nonsense. What can this print possibly tell us that we don't...
Are you not listening? Are you not listening with your ears, Mr. Ouchie? Well, obviously, that, I know what I want to say, but the word, I've been there. I'm there right now, where I have things I want to say and I can't because my brain's so small and tiny.
I think this proves beyond any doubt your excellency.
Yeah, it's true. Words are hard. That's why I always hated public speaking in classes, because I would make a little index cards of what I wanted to say, because I'm not good at, like, remembering stuff. One time I was so, like, nervous
It was the big senior final that we had to do a presentation, and I was so nervous. I dropped my index cards in front of the teachers that were judging me. Yes, we were being judged by multiple teachers. It was awful. I graduated. It's fine.
There's no place for an amateur student here in this grand courtroom.
Go easy on him. He's like 5 or something.
Arg, this is so frustrating.
Oh, please. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. Yeah, he's right though. To spell it out would be an insult to the court. Yeah, exactly. It's a funny memory. That's why I'm talking about it. Because it's you know, it's just something silly and slightly embarrassing I did when I was younger. But I can look back on it and like, oh, you silly. You should have glued the index cards to your hands like a normal person. Kazuma, what? What are you? Oh,
What are you talking about?
it's apparent from a single glance at the photographic print presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy here with a sergeant's statement.
What?
Sergeant Yesanosa? Yes, sir. What, sir? The statement you just made was this. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. Yes, sir! Affirmative, sir! I witnessed the crime with my own military-grade eyes, sir!
Yes!
But no, that just can't be. And why not, cadet? Because Ryunosuke, you're the one that presented the evidence, buddy. You should know. I know. Kazuma knows. Come on. Take a close look at the print. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest. Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how to explain it? Hello? Hello? Wait, hold on. Hold on. There's a guy there. Oh, there's a guy in there. Oh, did you see that? Did someone see that? Yeah. If you're a good lawyer, you're blowing in the wind. That's what I'm doing. What the? What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it down again. Certainly, there is a clear discrepancy with the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant Nosa? Yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. And he's... Oh, wait, hold on. What is that? He has a little man on him. He's got a little man on his back. And until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were... What? What's this little guy? Who is that? What's his name? What's his story? The murderer. That's the murderer. Firmly fixed on the delicious La Carnival steak, sir. What? The last testimony the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Iesanosa, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all.
That's absurd.
I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom. I see it.
been a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial, just from that one discrepancy. So this is what being ace at... Da-na-na-da. He said it. Oh, he's asleep. But I definitely saw him. The university kid up there. He was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back. He made it cry. He made it sad. He made the little man on his back sad.
Yes!
But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up off the floor. And you, old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either?
Myself, I have already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor.
What were you doing out there, man? Oh, he was getting down. You know, he was grooving. He was on the floor, dance floor. What were you doing?
Hunting for a treasure.
He's a treasure hunter. He was looking for some restaurant treasures. You can find a lot of cool, nifty things in people's purses and wallets at restaurants. Yeah, he's like pushing his head down. He's like shoving it into his little backpack. Something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Treasure. Hey! Oh, he's gone feral! Someone put him down! Indeed.
The Hoya Koban, my prized coin. On each occasion when I visit that restaurant, it is my habit to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop, Ryunosuke.
In the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you?
On the day under scrutiny, it was to the military man that I preferred my Hawaii treasure.
No, we don't. No, you don't. I only do it at fancy restaurants. It's okay. Those are rich people. They don't need it. I need it more. I would never do it at a place like the Cheesecake Factory. I'm a man of the people. I would never do it. I would never do it to a normal person. Just to the wealthy. No, I'm not grounded. You can't catch me. I gotta get out of here.
After averting my eyes for the...
Whoa! Calm down.
It was there no more. It simply vanished.
I can't talk. I'm playing a game. Uh-oh, I'm playing a video game. I can't have this conversation about the things I do and why I'm not streaming.
The Koban vanished. Hunting around under the table, I was, in case mayhap it had fallen there, and then it happened.
Gun. You heard the gunshot, you mean?
Indeed I did, but I heeded it not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded Hawaii treasure. Nothing on this abandoned. I don't want to talk about it.
Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end?
No.
I see.
That lamentable day, the precious Hawaii Koban was lost to me. No doubt, some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself.
The baby swallowed it. As I'm sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon. Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient or our government feels it must be to the British, it would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now.
What is your position, Prosecutor Ouchie? Worry not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will find a wolf at the back.
He's a furry! He's a wolf furry, like Germa, king of the jungle.
My my witnesses have further testimony to make.
Explain.
Upon hearing their next statements, it will become abundantly clear that there is only one person who could possibly have committed this despicable crime.
Sorry if you hear Buster, by the way. I think it's dinner time for him.
He's getting fed some munchies. The equally despicable defendant Ryunosuke had hold on.
What? He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he? It's my youth. It's my soft skin and my flowing hair. He's jealous. Ugh. Very well. The court invites the witnesses to testify again. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Is that clear?
As clear as chemical glass, Your Excellency.
Yes, sir. I want, sir. Oh, when you just sorry, I'm distracted. I'm distracted by that little guy. Excuse me, but there's something, someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think. Affirmative. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up through the ranks, sir. Name, Idol. It would seem those straps are a sign of the sergeant being too strapped to afford a nanny. Idol. Attention! Your father is about to quell the enemy. Watch and learn, my boy. This is just like God of War, I think. Someone get that boy a tissue. That true culprit. Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing.
Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man. He was that young lad in black that much I myself did see.
Furthermore, a visual research with the premises at the time confirmed that we were only present.
Indeed, alone he was, the English.
Why is he talking like Yoda? Alone he was, the Englishman. Is this a reference to Baby Yoda? That funny old man, the green, the baby? It's all coming together. Therefore, no one other than the black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out. These testimonials are so... Wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wilson, wasn't alone at all.
Please, enough of these outbursts already.
But there was a woman. There was a young woman at his table. You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her. I want to cross-examine that baby. What's his testimony?
If you call yourself a loyal, then you will respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We are not here to listen to your fantasies.
Ugh.
It is evident beyond all reasonable doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. The prosecution has photographic evidence of this fact.
Is this a photographic print of the scene of the crime, counsel?
Indeed, of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident. As can plainly be seen, there was only one person.
That's because the lady ate her steak and her plate. She ate both of them because she was so hungry. That's it. That's my objection. Certainly, based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else. This doesn't make any sense at all. The court will add this new photographic evidence to the record. This is BS. I'm gonna say it, this is bullshit. S-H-I-T. I don't understand. What's going on here? Who was that beautiful woman? It's just not possible that nobody else saw that woman. They're all gaslighting him. They're all telling. It's like that movie, the movie on Netflix. I think there's like 3 of them already. Where no. I know. It's Rear Window. It's like Rear Window by Hitchcock. Yeah, I said it. What are you gonna do about it? The waiter before said the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well. But that's not true. I saw her. I swear that I saw a woman with him. It would seem that we'll be able to telegraph the report to Great Britain on time after all. The witness testimonies we have just heard leave no further room for doubt.
These are very sensitive political times, as we all know. The ink is still fresh on the treaty with Great Britain. To think that Taketsuchi Yauchi will have contributed to the amity of these two great empires is an honor.
How could this be happening? The judge is ready to rule. Stand tall, Ryunosuke. It's not over yet.
Yeah, Kazuma!
What? If what you say is true, then there's something going on here behind the scenes. And now is your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination.
I don't know, Kazuma.
Okay, I don't know yet. The defense is entitled to cross-examine the witnesses, but make it quick, understood?
Oh, it can be so unbending at times.
You gotta cross-examine the baby. You've talked to these two chuckles, these two chuckle fucks. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna curse. I don't care about Valentine's anymore. You gotta cross-examine the baby. He knows something. It's not. Did you see it? Not pass for the victim. Oh, I forgot I can press them.
Yes!
You must have noticed someone else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there.
As you have been at pains to point out time and time again, I feel I'm going a callus in my ear. And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman.
If only there'd been more people dining there at the time, then someone else would have noticed her. Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. The quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant. I know. Of course the place is almost empty. It's what you expect. Certainly, 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of a time to eat. What? I love to eat at 2 p.m. I wonder if there was a reason why the victim was eating at that time of day, and why he was alone.
Yes, Your Excellency. There was indeed a reason.
There was?
Yeah, 2 p.m. lunch.
It's fine. Yeah, I knew pressing was a good idea. New evidence. What is that, counsel?
It is a medical report card, Your Excellency. It would seem that the victim had an appointment at a prior to visiting the restaurant.
Hotel Clinic. Yes, there would indeed appear to be an entry for the date in question. 19th November, noon to past 1 p.m. The very day of the incident.
So, the victim went for a weight lunch following his appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simple. The prosecution felt no need to submit this evidence before, as it really has no bearing on the case.
I wonder. What do you think, Ryunosuke? Well, it is hard to see how it could be related, really. Remember, you can request for it to be entered into the court record as evidence if you think it could be useful. Yes.
Yes!
You don't have to raise your hand, buddy. You're not in school. If I may, I'd like to ask for that medical report card to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency.
On what grounds? The court has already heard conclusive witness testimony. Additional evidence will be extraneous. Not to mention that the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant are of no concern.
Whether or not they have concern is up to us to decide. We have a right to explore all possible avenues. Oh, he is fighting for his boyfriend.
I beg your pardon?
You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for the submission of evidence. Very well, the court will grant the defense's request. He's sweating because he knows that with this piece of evidence, I'm gonna win the case.
Youngsters these days are forever asserting their rights. It's a most disturbing trend.
Oh, typical old timer. Can't keep with the times, can't keep with the youngins. Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report card to the court record. Okay, let's see. Let me take a little... What we need right now is new clues. We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first. Right, I hear you.
You can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you like, but it's the day after the festival ready for you. Or perhaps you've forgotten that these witness testimonies leave no room for doubt. Feel free to reiterate for the accused, Kurakuta-san.
Let me see, let me take a look at this.
Yes!
What? No! Oh my god! Oh my god, no! Oh my goodness! No, I'm gonna get in trouble! They're gonna take my card! Just like in kindergarten! Oh, my perfect record! Oh my... Oh! No, this isn't fair! I didn't mean to! I don't want to read this. I'm too embarrassed. I don't want to read this. No! I don't want to... I'm a good noodle. Don't take that away. I gotta save. I'm not making another mistake like that. Or as the Joker would say, I shan't repeat. I shan't repeat what the Joker would say.
Yes!
No, it's not the same thing at all. For a start, I didn't fire that gun. We have a difference of opinion on that. The opinion of a uniformed officer versus that of a fledgling cadet. I don't think so.
Consider this, defendant. Just a moment ago, I blinked.
Okay, I can do that too. See? Did you?
Did you see it? Did you see me blink?
What does it matter? Well, that's just like your opinion, you know?
And yet, it is an undeniable fact that I did blink. So, there you have it.
Okay. Of what?
Attention!
The sound of the firearm rang in my ears in the very next moment. I saw you waving the gun at the Englishman. What, you have a Twitch channel? My opinion is that you don't, because I'm turning around. I'm not looking. I don't have a back to my model, so I can't turn around, or else it'll just make me frozen and stare at you with wide eyes.
Grrr! Get down! But let's not forget that the antique steal when you still choosing the most incriminating position as well. Isn't that so, Kokuta-san?
Do that. Why aren't you telling the truth? What did you say, cadet? I clearly remember. There was a woman sitting across the table from the professor. Perhaps one of you might not have noticed, but for both of you to have failed to see the professor's dining companion, it's just not possible. They're hiding it. They're hiding something. Unfortunately for you, Defendant Naruhodo, it's not just a case of these two witnesses alone. Sorry? The waiter whose testimony the court heard earlier clearly stated the same thing. He also said that the victim was alone. That's right.
Precisely. In other words, you are the sole proponent of this phantom lady. Ooh, ghost lady.
But
if such a woman were indeed present at the scene, the prosecution demands to see proof. If no such proof exists, the prosecution demands that no further mention of this phantom will be made. It is a waste of the court's time.
There's nothing I can say to that. Excellent work, Ryunosuke. We've gleaned some new information now. Well, yes, but I don't feel like it changes much. I can't see that it brings any real discrepancies to light. I wouldn't be so sure. Let me see that medical report card you got before. Oh, you mean this? Yes, this is a brand new piece of evidence. So perhaps we should examine it in a little more detail. How exactly? You'll notice that some pieces of evidence bear a magnifying glass. These are the ones you may examine. Press space. That means nothing to me. Okay, okay. I can do, give him one of those. Give him one of those 1, 2, 3s. Okay, I got it. I understand. I know how to move buttons. Please let me free. Let me do it. So, partner, I think you should take a closer look at this medical report card. See if there isn't something new to be learned by examining it in more detail. All right, I'll see what I can do. Okay, let me do it. Aha! Let's have a look. This is some kind of medical history. Ah, and there's an entry for the date the professor was killed. Extraction of molar with topical anesthesia. Extraction of molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out? Like 8/11! It would seem so. Just before the incident, he had a bad tooth removed. Perhaps they used laughing gas. That's the most... If he just got a tooth out, he would not be eating a yummy steak. Those are too chewy. Those are too chewy for your teeth. Yes, I've heard of this anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you feeling pain. Oh, all these funny old timers. They just don't get it. Ah, there's a cautionary note from the medical practitioner as well. Strictly no food or drink besides water for 3 hours. No food or water, no food or water. He can't be eating, he can't be drinking. We got him on the front lines. Really? Sounds like information worth bearing in mind. So, I think it's time we listen to the testimony again, don't you? Back in the day, they didn't have anesthesia, so they just did it. They just strapped you down and they did it. They took your teeth. They put in. They don't put cavities in. They put in fillings. A likely story.
Yes!
Well, I think,
About what are you doing, Wad? Call yourself a lawyer?
I wish I could, but first and foremost here, I'm the accused. Ryunosuke. Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't worry about them.
Thanks, Kazuma. My poncho!
But now I match them. Thanks, Wagon, you actually helped me. Nah, I'm just like the boys. We're the men in black. We're the lawyers in black, baby. I could see it quite clearly in that cross-examination you just carried out. When you raised your hand straight up like that, so purposefully. You knew exactly what it was you wanted to say. Urethra! Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking. All right, and thanks for the advice. Horkutha-san, this is a medical report card belonging to the victim.
I see. And I don't see. What of it, boy?
Comparing what is written on this report card with your witness statement.
It made a little pitter-patter. Like, slap!
Objection!
Dear me. Have you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur?
Sorry, what?
You are not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel.
But...
Let's see if I can explain the words you might understand. It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered at the restaurant. Whatever he may or may not have done before that time is completely irrelevant.
Grr. But that's, Remember, Ryunosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Just make your point.
Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. There was surely no need to prolong this trial further. The witness testimonies the court has heard have been clear and concise. This medical report card has no bearing on the matter at all, for the simple reason that There is no one else besides this pale-faced pupil.
We're the same color. We have the same skin color, sir. This medical report card has nothing to do with the case? Do you really believe that?
What? That outburst half petrified me, boy. Of course I believe it. How could it possibly be relevant?
Perhaps because Hota Clinic, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic.
A dental clinic? Is that supposed to mean something to me? What's a dental? What are teeth?
Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted? What's this now?
And furthermore...
I thought I was reading for Ouchie, so I was gonna do my funny voice, and then I realized it was Ryunosuke. If I told you that as a result, the victim had been forbidden from eating... Just what are you trying to say, Cadet? He had orders not to eat, so what? It's all written up in here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off.
What? No, that can't...
Korukuta-san?
Well, what, boy? What?
As you just heard, when he was killed sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all.
No.
Additionally, there's more? You have assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. But that cannot possibly be the case.
Grr.
Because the victim, as we now know, had just had one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetic. Yeah, fall over. Expertly done, partner. And then they kiss sweet on the lips.
Objection!
What is this nonsense, you little upstart?
Shush.
These are baseless accusations. Just look at this photographic evidence. You can clearly see the plate of food at the victim's table.
Objection!
Use your head. That's the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow the logic?
Oh, snap.
How dare you? I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant case have turned. Wouldn't you agree, Ryunosuke? Yes, most definitely. So, having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who, in fact, was eating the pictured beef steak? The court will hear the opinion of the defense on this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel? Counsel? Oh, that means me, doesn't it? All right, the answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of your turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of. Got it. So, the person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been me. An unknown third party. Obviously, it can only have been someone else who was sitting at the professor's table.
Objection!
You will not let this go, will you? There was no such person.
There was, because I saw her. When the incident occurred, we know that the victim couldn't have eaten anything. That was me. I got hungry. I took a bite of his steak because he couldn't have it. I don't know why he ordered it. I think he just wanted to smell it. That's a lot of money to be spending on a little sniff, but you know, professors are so crazy. Like that Leighton guy, he's always wearing that hat. Oh, every day, always with that hat. When the incident occurred, we know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything. Yet we have evidence of a half-eaten steak on his table. Therefore, The only logical conclusion is that there was somebody else there eating it. We have strong evidence to support our assertion. It's clear that these witness testimonies are unreliable. If the court decides to push through a ruling at this stage, we will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial relentlessly. Kazuma, are you insane?
You would take on the government?
Don't worry, Counsel. I have no issue with you.
What do you mean?
I have issue with them, those two witnesses in the stand.
What?
What are you talking about?
You mean 3 witnesses? I have a problem with all 3 of them.
We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was not alone. So, if it now turns out that the two of you deliberately lied when giving your testimonies, obviously, you'll be charged with perjury. Perjury? And since this is a murder trial, you will also be deemed complicit in the killing.
Complicit in murder? No!
Yeah, that baby's going to prison!
No, negative.
There was no mention of this at the tactical meeting. I was just following orders.
That's right, as the man says. Just say you never saw the gentlewoman. That's what they, told us. Oh.
What? What did you just say? Kurakuta-san?
Oh, no.
You were just following orders?
Now, hold on, lad. I was
Say, you never saw the gentlewoman. When you say gentlewoman, do you mean you saw the victim with a lady from overseas? What?
Objection!
What is the meaning of all this?
These witnesses gave false statements. Is this who you pale?
Just one simple slip of the tongue.
I got you red-handed.
Order, counsel, explain what is going on here. It's painfully clear now. You tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not.
That was burped.
The prosecution knows nothing of this.
Then who's behind this? Who tried to make you keep your mouth shut?
Well,
That's classified. So you're prepared to be tried as a conspirator to this murder, are you? You wouldn't. This can't be happening. Ryunosuke, judging from the way they're reacting to this, I'd say they were sworn to silence by someone with considerable influence. However, I don't believe Ouchi had any idea about it. What are you saying? I mean, to wield that kind of influence, there are only a handful of possibilities. It could only have been the government, the military, or the police, I suppose. Boo! Boo! Well, any ideas about who might be behind this? If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we can continue our pursuit. So we need to name whoever it was that tried to make the witnesses keep their mouths shut.
yeah. Sit down to the slammer.
Of course, we'll need evidence before we make any firm accusations. Evidence that proves whoever it was really did wield his or her power here. But how? How can we possibly... Remember how we made progress before? Before? We examined this piece of evidence in more detail and found a new clue as a result.
Oh yes, that's right.
Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is it? We need to re-examine everything. and make sure there's nothing we missed. There's no time to lose. I gotta solve a crime, I gotta solve a crime with my mind and my eyes. I want answers. If it's proven that these witnesses have been manipulated, I assure you the penalty will be severe.
Please, wait, Your Excellency. I had no idea about any of this. I swear to every Shinto god. I knew nothing.
And what does the defense have to say about all this? Well, Your Excellency. No time to think. I'm just going to have to close my eyes and shout the first name that comes into my head. Jeremy Renner! The only person with the necessary influence to manipulate the witnesses is... Wait, can I... Hold on. I didn't get to examine evidence. I guess I have to do that before I get to this menu. Oh, I'm gonna get a bad score. I don't know.
Yes!
Well, surely that would be Satoru Hosonaga-san? Hosonaga-san? The waiter who took the stand earlier?
Objection!
Hold on. Let me look at the evidence. Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga. Aha. Well, that's unexpected. What is? Look, do you see it says the witness's name here? Satoru Hosonaga. Well, yes, business cards do tend to show the person's name. That's sort of the point. It's not the name that's unexpected. It's his job title. His job? Oh! Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga, primary criminal investigator. Inspector? What on earth? I have no idea. But let's face it, the police have a lot of power and influence. If they're wielding it somehow here... Can't believe this. He's going down. I'm gonna kill him. I'm not just gonna put him in jail. I'm gonna kill him with my hands.
Well, possible reason would the waiter have to make these witnesses give false testimony. Not to mention the fact that even a head waiter could not possibly have that level of influence.
For once, I would agree with you. If, that is, the man truly were a waiter. Well, if he truly were... Come on, Ryunosuke. Time to hit this court with the truth. The truth about Satoru Hosonaga-san's real identity, as proven by this evidence.
Yes!
The plan of the restaurant sketched by the man in question? I agree it shows a great deal of attention to detail, but I'm not sure we can conclude in anything. Sorry, Your Excellency. That's the back of the card. It's the back of the card that's of interest.
I beg your pardon?
Or perhaps I should have said the front? Yes! It's the front of the back of the card! That's where the telling detail is! Why'd you say that, man? Would somebody please explain what this overexcited student is trying to say? Hosonaga-san sketched the plan of the restaurant on the reverse side of this business card. The front of that business card reveals the man in question's profession. His true profession. The waiter's profession? But that's surely...
Good gracious! What are you showing me? This is disgusting!
That's right, Your Excellency. The card reads, Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau.
What? The waiter is a police detective? I haven't heard any mention of this before. Why haven't I heard any mention of this before?
The Imperial Police Bureau has immense power. absolute power as far as regular civilians are concerned. So, witnesses there in the stand. Wait, was in fact the waiter who gave you the orders? Was it he who told you not to mention that you'd seen this foreign gentlewoman at the scene?
Well...
Hold it.
Ah, there he is! Boo! Inspector Hosonaga!
I was worried something like this may happen. The moment you asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized there was a possibility.
We got all nervous. Yada yada. I gotta eat a big dinner after this. I'm hungry.
Yes, I remember now. He did act strangely when the judge asked him to hand over his business card.
I strive to carry out all investigations flawlessly. It's my guiding principle. But I let myself be distracted when I made that sketch.
It was an unusually careless mistake.
So, you mean to say you really are a detective?
Let me stop doing that stupid voice now. But why would a detective be working as a restaurant waiter?
Ah, of course! Your salary must be...
I was working undercover. Undercover? Yes, there have been a series of incidents at the restaurant recently. In order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter working undercover. Incidents at the restaurant? What kind of incidents?
Rats! Rats under the chef's hat. We can't have that. That is a violation of the food safety laws.
That'll be classified police information, which I'm not at liberty to divulge. However, I can state categorically that they are unrelated to this case of homicide. Very well then, Inspector Hosonaga, but you will elaborate on 1 point for the court. Of course, Your Excellency. We have just heard new information from the two witnesses beside you. That at the time of the shooting, there was in fact another person present at the victim's table. If that is indeed true, clearly you would have also been aware of this person's presence, having served at the table in question. However, your testimony did not allude to this other diner. Therefore, I'm led to assume that in your professional capacity as a police officer, you require these witnesses to be in agreement. Would that be correct? Correct, Your Excellency. Unbelievable. As I suspected.
I don't even care that you're sick anymore. Now that I know you're a copper.
As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what happened. The victim sat slumped in his chair, and beside him, gun in hand, stood the accused student. Sitting opposite the victim at the same table was a young lady, whom I guessed to be an Englishwoman. So the truth comes out. I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the Bureau. It was then that I received some special orders. Special orders? You mean to say, remove the Englishwoman from the scene at once. It was made clear that the Englishwoman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed. Those were my orders. But what if this Englishwoman was the killer? I think it would be in everyone's best interest not to pursue that idea. The Empire views the friendly terms of its relationship with Britain more highly than anything at the moment.
Oh my goodness gracious! This is political! Boo! Boo! This goes straight to the top.
And they were gonna drag my name in the mud just to save this fucking British lady. A nice man has been murdered on our soil. To name an Englishwoman as the primary suspect, well, without irrefutable evidence, that would be completely out of the question. So what? Having a Japanese person kill the British guy would have been better for public relations? Yeah? Is that what you're saying? So what's the reason for this disappearance of the phantom woman in this case? But it's not right. One possibility does spring to mind. What do you mean, Kazuma? Yuma University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain. And I'm fairly certain that one of them studying the medical faculty's research laboratory is a young English woman. What? You're a shrewd man. I can see why you're the chosen candidate for the overseas study tour. You mean, when I removed the woman from the scene of the crime, I thought it prudent to check her identity first. Then the court demands that you name the lady in question at once, Inspector. The English woman sitting at that university professor's table was a certain Miss Giselle Brett. She is indeed a foreign student studying in the research laboratory of Yuma University's medical faculty. What is happening here? I don't know who that is. I admit that under orders from the police bureau, I erased all evidence of this lady's presence at the scene and ordered these witnesses to make no mention of her in their testimonies. You're welcome. It must now be up to Your Excellency to decide how to deal with this situation. Oh, well, we're in a pickle. Very well. My thoughts on the matter as follows. Thus far, the case presented to the court has been underpinned by a particularly critical premise. Namely, that the victim was dining alone. However, as we have now discovered that this premise is false, it would be a desecration of our justice system to ignore the truth and give a ruling at this point. I want to see this kid get the chair. You can't do this to me, Your Honor. That would mean missing the noon deadline of a ruling in order to send the telegraphic report to Great Britain. Our own government will surely be very displeased by such actions. Calm yourself, counsel. Jesus. I will not allow the government of our country or any other to influence the proceedings of my courtroom. Inspector Hosonaga. Yes, sir. You will locate this Giselle Brett and escort her to the courtroom with the utmost urgency. At once, Your Excellency. But that means you'll be going against the special orders you're given from the police bureau. As I said before, it is my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly. So it won't be a problem? This case is like 10 hours long. I feel like I've been here for years. This is supposed to be the first case. It's supposed to take like a 30 minutes. Whimper. He's gonna hurt me. Nothing will get in my way. Court will adjourn briefly. The prosecution must call the English student Giselle Brett to the witness stand. Do I make myself clear? Yes. Your Excellency! Good. Then we will have a 30-minute recess before reconvening. Oh, my belly. I'm so hungry. To be continued. I think I'm gonna stop there. I've been here forever. My poor little throat can't take it. Yes, please. Save your current progress. Okie doke. Let's see. me mute that.
I diddy dum diddy.
Oh, let me turn off the wind. Hold on. And off. There we go. We're not in court anymore, so no more wind. The wind has stopped. Whoa! We made it.
Yippee 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 yippee.
I really like this game. They're so gay and they're so in love with each other. They love each other so much and they want to kiss just for Valentine's. For Valentine's, they want to give each other smooch, and I respect that. I love a good Valentine's smooch under the mistletoe. Okay. Let's see. We are going to finish this game on stream. By the way, I won't leave you hanging. We're going to finish. We're going to play the next part next time. Not next week, because I have special Valentine's games for next week. Even though I'm going to be playing after Valentine's, because I'm not going to stream on Valentine's. Cause I mean, I'm cool. I'm a cool guy. I'm zesty. I'm zesty and cool. Hold on. Sometimes the iPhone stops tracking me. Yeah, I'm gonna play smoochy games next week, but on my regular schedule. I'm not making any special Valentine's streams because everyone and their mothers are gonna be streaming on Valentine's, I think. And I want people to get the opportunity to watch the other streamers that are streaming on Valentine's. I'm not gonna change up my schedule for that. Yeah, I hope they hold hands after they win the case. They're gonna hold hands and they're gonna kiss each other on the cheeks a lot, like a couple of European guys. Okay, let's see who's streaming. Let me turn off desktop because I keep forgetting to turn off desktop so you hear the Twitch stream while there's your rating, which is unfortunate. Let's see here. Well, there you go. Everyone has to go to everyone has to go to both stream on Valentine's. They will be streaming. So if you don't go there, I'll find you. I'll find you, okay? You have to support them, or I'll kill you. Okay. Hippie is still doing his doodle-thon for his medical bills. Please go support him. Amazing streamer, amazing artist. If you can spare the money, please donate for the doodle-thon. You'll get a little doodle. You'll get a little doodle. Okay. We're going in. We're going in, baby. We're gonna raid that son of a bitch. We're gonna raid him. That little fucker. Okay. Bye-bye. I gotta go. How do I leave? I forgot how to leave. I got it. Bye.